Hey y'all, it's Alec with Sharing the Journey. Please excuse the road noise, but I'm out by the road. Today I'm going to show you some work camping opportunities in the West Yellowstone area. As y'all all know that we are currently working at the KOA. In fact, it's right down there. You can see the campers at the KOA in West Yellowstone, Westgate KOA. And when we got here, they were out of room for spaces for us to camp while we were working there. So there's a place nearby, it's like a half a mile down the road, called Deep Welll Ranch, where people from town that work in other work camping opportunities stay. And so the KOA got like 7 or 8 spots here at Deep Welll Ranch for the overflow for the campground. This is the second time that we've worked somewhere. Both of them were in Montana, where we did not get to stay in the campground. So if you're coming to work in the West Yellowstone area, I thought I'd show you around the campground here at Deep Welll Ranch. Now, down there, the next road is a service road for the campground, so let's go take a look. Alright, so we're the next turn down off the interstate or Highway 20 here in West Yellowstone, and this is the entrance to the campground. As you can see, there is signage here that says private road, no access. There's a speed limit sign, and then it is broken up into 2 different campgrounds. The newer sections where we are, this is where mostly people from town and from the KOA work. And then there's another section which I will show you, which is further down this road right here, that is for a lot of the ranch workers, and there's one KOA family up there that prefers to be further off the road. So let's go take a look. So here's the entrance to the new part of the campground. It's clearly marked, private property, no trespassing, no overnight camping. They do not allow overnights here. They have a contract with KOA that says they will not open this up to overnighters, so it's all for work campers. And you can see even the name of the road is Work Camper Place, and work campers spelt like KOA would spell it, and not your normal people. As you can see, there are a few empty spots. We're just going to take a quick walk through. That gentleman there, I think he works up in Big Sky, and his wife works in town. This next camper right there, that's the lady and her 2 children work at Mountainside, which is the campground down the street from the KOA I work at. Right here is our beautiful rig and the adventure Jeep. And the spaces are big. One complaint I have about this campground is that they have done a very poor job of cutting the grass. They've cut it once this whole season. I carry a little electric weed eater in my rig, and I cut it twice with the weed eater, but I'm not doing it anymore. There's Mr. Zach. He works at the KOA with me in his converted school bus. I was hoping to do a tour of his rig, but was unable to. Here, let's take a look. There's Midnight and Chance hanging out outside the camper. And then we'll just work further on down. One of the housekeepers at the campground I work at Westgate. There's my buddy Bear. He makes most of my thumbnails. He is a videographer, video editor, has 8 YouTube channels, and also used to have his own show on the Outdoor channel. And now he does editing for a lot of the cable companies. You recognize that from my video of work camper left in the middle of the night. That was her spot. This young lady here works at Mountainside. The white van there are night security. Works at our campground. It's starting to get sparse in here. Campgrounds close in a week. This place closes in a week. And a lot of people have already left. As you can see, there's about 20 sites on this side. She works with us. I love those old Born Free, or no, that's the Lazy Days. That's a bulletproof camper right there. The old Lazy Days. So this is the part we live in. Like I said, there's like 20 sites. And I think this year, he was renting the spots for $6.50 a month. And a lot of the places in town will actually pay your camping fee. With KOA, we pay $42.50 per paycheck each, which is about $169 a month to camp here. And that's cheap. And then with our bonus at the end of the season, we get all that back. Now let's go up to the old part of the campground where they have camping spots and housing. All right, here's the original part of the work camper campground. When we all got here at the beginning of the season, we actually stayed up here, and then once the new campground passed its inspection, we were able to move into the new part of the campground. There's about 15 spots up here, plus about, I think, 12 houses that they rent out. None of these people in this section work at the KOA. These are all townies or ranchers. As you can see, they don't cut the grass up here either. So I was just talking to one of the gentlemen that are staying here in the upper part of this campground, and he said that there's a lot of construction going up in Big Sky, which is about an hour away. And there's no affordable camping up there, so a lot of them have come down here and either rented a trailer or an RV spot, and because there's nothing affordable up there. He said this is probably the most affordable camping in the area. Like I said, it's $650 a month. This gentleman here, he works at the KOA, him and his wife with us. They've been coming up here for 5 years. That's always been their spot, so they wanted to stay. Right there is the only garbage can on the campground. So you have to come up here, big bear proof. There are bears in the area, so always carry your bear spray. But overall, it's a pretty nice campground. I think the important part is knowing that a lot of your campground areas that work campers stay in are not traditional type campgrounds. What do I mean by that? Is, you know, we work at a KOA, which is basically a resort, and but we live over here, and I like it. I prefer to be out of the campground. I prefer to be in these more remote or basic camp areas, because we don't have to deal. There's not a lot of traffic in here. You know, at the KOA we work at, we've got 325 camping spots. We turn over 100 campers a day. Even with the working or the campground closing the end of this week, we're still turning over 45 to 60 campers a day. So there's a lot of traffic and commotion and noise, basically. But over here it's quiet. We get some road noise. There's a laundry facility. I'm gonna walk over there and show you that. Here's the little laundry facility at the ranch. It's a lot cheaper to do your clothes here than in the KOA. See if we can see inside there real quick. There is 2 washing machines, and 2 dryers, and they're $2 each. $2 to wash, $2 to dry, where that's $4 at $6.50, I think, to do clothes at the KOA. I will say that the ranch is a working ranch. It's a cattle ranch, so lots of times from our camper we can see cows grazing in the field beside the campground. They do offer some tent camping areas. This gentleman here lives in this big tent with a wood heater in it, and so they have all different types of camping available here. I'll take you back over to the section we stay in and close out, and hope you've enjoyed this tour of Deep Welll Ranch Campground. So in closing, I'll tell you that all the campsites here are full hookup, 50 amp, 30 amp, 110, which is 20 amp, water and sewer, all included in the price. This is my campsite. It's a little bit in disarray. The last 2 days we have been packing up. Like I say, we leave here on Saturday, but the sites are spacious. We're tucked back here in the woods. Through the woods over here, you can see mountains through there. So it's a pretty site. We do get a good bit of road noise over here because, as you can see through here, we are right by the road. But other than that, we've really enjoyed our stay here. I'm not sure if we'll be here next year or in the campground. I guess it all depends on the manager. But thank you for watching. Follow me for more camping adventures, and check out the bio down below if you're going to buy anything on Amazon. We always prefer to use our affiliate link. Doesn't cost you anything, and we get a tiny commission from Amazon. Thank you for watching, and safe travels.